So hello everyone. Today we are going to present a Sync. What is Sync? Sync is a restaurant perfectly synchronized POS system. It is an operating system that keeps the flow, kitchen, and payments in perfect harmony. It's built for the chaos of Indian restaurants. Sync is trusted by brands like Peshwari, Wasabi, Zia, Wak, Indian Accent. Why choose Sync? It's built for the chaos of Indian restaurants, wherein from the seat side dhabas to fine dining, Sync handles the unique challenges of the Indian hospitality. It's fast, it has bank rate security, it has Razor Pay, it works offline, and yeah, it has real-time analytics. Likewise, how does it work? It's a four-step simple procedure wherein a user signs up, he configures what he wants exactly, and then he watches a simple demo wherein he sees how should we go about it, and then boom, he goes live and he's ready to launch the app and like work on himself and the platform. What does Sync do? Sync has QR table ordering, it has smart split bills, it has kitchen display, it has auto cloud sync, mobile dashboard, likewise multi-location. Sync has been loved by many people, and the pricing for Sync is just 9.99 per month. So now let's launch the app. So this we have four roles. Four roles basically RBAC, which is called as role-based access control, wherein the admin has all the permissions. Then we have the waiter, we have the cashier, and we have the kitchen display. Then we also have the new starter, Reggie, wherein he or she can like log in and like work on it. Now let's move to the admin part. So this is how our platform looks. This is a command center wherein we get to know today's revenue, active orders, order today, total products, like 24 hours, 7 days, and the revenue time where it peaks at what time, the top items which have been trending in your restaurant and which have been loved by the people, the recent activity. You can also manage things. Over here is the flow shaders, which table is occupied and like what's happening. Then we have a new feature called as urgent. So if the admin clicks on urgent and if they want something like milk and if they want it for like 5 liters, likewise, and the urgency is high, then they can like redirect to Zepto, Blanket, or Instamart. So let's redirect to Zepto or like Blanket and like let's trigger the procurement. Once that is done, we are redirected to Blanket wherein we can directly log in and detect the things. And once that is done, you can directly order from here. Basically, you can also do the local suppliers, Instamart, and Zepto. Once that is done, we move to the operational. So this is the operational ops, which consists of like the burn forecast. So we get to know like what's left for how many time, and so that we can order and we never go out of stock. Likewise, what's been expiring and like how many days are left, so that we can notify. So let's trigger for butter chicken. So the prices are updated and the flash sale is triggered. Likewise, we get to know the waste reduction, we get to the inventory save, and the value recovered. This is an important analysis for the backend ops part and also the dark store thing wherein you get to know how much you want to order and like what's left. Then let's move on to the impact analysis part. This shows the total revenue in the past 7 days, 24 hours, like this. And in that we have three modules. First of them is the revenue stream, wherein you can see from mean startup averages how much did we earn from UPI, who did how many transactions, like 18,000. Then from card and cash likewise. After that we have the audit part, basically for all the logs and like all the taxes and the transactions which have been ordering. So that is good for the admin to have a track. Then the staff performance. We get to know that which staff performed well and what incentive can we give them and like how good they were. Who's that? We have the main ops part. So this is the main platform. What is POS? So POS is basically an cashier register system. We open the register, we add an opening value of 2K. So once we add the opening value, we get another value in money, the opening price, the total sales, the total transaction in cash, card, UPI. Then we close the register. Once we close the register, we add in how much transaction we did in the day, like for example 2K. We close the register. Then we get the audit log for it. Audit log basically is a script and the report. Opened by what shift it was, what were the gross sales, how did it go, and like how much shortage, like 2K shortage. Then we can like print it also. So the sample Suppose that we have the floor plan. So the floor plan shows that how many tables are existing in the main hall, terrace, and the private. So for example, if we click on table 5, we click on ordering paneer tikka, and we can order two paneer tikka, the starter. We send it to the kitchen. It shows that the order has been sent to the kitchen. And see, the table 5 goes to the email light, which means the order has been given. And if you want to see the kitchen, see as you can see 2x paneer tikka, you can go from to cook, to prepare, and then complete it. So this is the flow which you can like go about. Over here we have the dine-in, delivery, VIP part, the view prep list also from where the orders have come, like so Swiggy, Zomato, likewise. And as you show the paneer tikka part, you can just do it as like mark as done. So as we can see, it's marked as completed, but now comes the main delivery and the payment part. So as we can see, the number is 57. We go to the transaction part. We click on the bill number 57. We fetch the order. Yes, here we go. 2x money ticker. We can add a tip. The platform was great and they served us properly, the waiter. So a 5% tip. Then cash. I would recommend 1433. I confirm the cash. And once the cash has been confirmed, and we also have a deal script thing as many people offer deal. Once we do that, the payment is done and the payment is received. We also have a UPI feature. Likewise, we also have a split feature. We want to split it between three, like between the items, like what's happening. Here, we just had one item, so like the split is not possible. But if it were like multiple items, so the split is also there for an easy understanding and like which leads to like no confusion. And yeah, as I told, you can split it into a number of people. So this is the whole flow, like how it goes. Along with that, in the flow plan, we also have the takeaway option. So in the takeaway option, like you can basically add some other things like 2x masala chai, 1x filter coffee. You can send it to the kitchen and live. See, it's coming to the live view. You can see it in the kitchen. You can make it pending, cooking ready. You can also mark as completed. You can also settle the payment over there. Likewise. So as we click on settle the payment, we got the total payable was 368. So we confirm the cash, we got the payment receipt, and yeah, see, done. 367 is done. And yeah, this is how the whole operation flows from the POS session to the flow plan to the kitchen display of like what's happening, like a drag and drop feature, along with the transaction with the order number. So this whole thing is live. Now let's come to the config part where we have a total amount of products, we can edit them, we can make the details. This is basically for the backend ops. Then we have the settings first. When the settings, flow architecture, QR code for each table. We have all the details which we can manually change. We can add tables after that likewise. Then we also have all details of the stuff. Then comes to our one of the other flagship features which is called as IndexedDB. Basically, many POS systems goes offline and then that leads to misarranging of data. So IndexedDB is something wherein everything happens locally. The data is stored locally, and then when the network changes, it again syncs to the backend. So likewise, we can like work when system goes offline also. So this is the first offline based platform. So basically, let's test an item. We click on to test items. This is outbound. So basically, this is when the system goes offline, and when we can just push it to the cloud, it is lively soon when the system is online again. So this is the whole operational flow of how to go from start to end about the whole platform. And this is our backend, wherein this is the PostDB, all the tables, etc. on Postgre, and yes, it's the platform. So yes, that's Sync for you, the game-changing platform in the restaurant POS, which competes not just operations like how Paid Puja and other POS systems do, that just work on the operational bill part, but what does Sync do? It manages the whole restaurant. Thank you.